Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to make the simple kimono dress. And without further ado, let's dive right into the video. So the first measurement you need to take is the measurement from your center back to wherever you want your sleeve to end. So in my case, I'll be using 20.5 inches, okay, from the center back to wherever you want your sleeve to end. So you're going to make sure your fabric is folded into four. So I went ahead to measure my Ankara fabric and I have a total of 21.5. So 1 inch is going to be for the hemming of the sleeve. So for the sleeve opening, our armhole is 8.5 inches, but because of ease, I went ahead to mark 10 inches, okay? So after marking 10 inches, I'm just going to go ahead to use my straight ruler to connect the line like so. So in case your sleeve opening is 7.5, you're just going to add 1.5, that's 9 inches, okay? So the next thing I'm going to go ahead to measure is from my shoulder to my hips measurement. From my shoulder to my hips measurement is around 25 inches. So I'm just going to go ahead to mark 25 inches, then draw a straight line. And also I'm going to go ahead to measure the full length of my kimono. And because this kimono is a long kimono, you're going to measure from your shoulder to your ankle. So in my case, from my shoulder to my ankle, I have 54 inches. But because I need 1 inch extra to hem the lower part, I have a total of 55 inches. So now I'm going to go ahead to take my horizontal measurement. So my bust divided by 4 is 10.5. So I'm going to mark 10.5 plus 3 inches for ease, okay, plus 1 inch for the sewing allowance, okay. And also for my hip divided by 4 is 11.5 plus 3 inches for ease plus 1 inch for the allowance. So the next thing I'm going to do is to mark the hem part, okay. So whatever you have on your hips, you're going to go ahead to mark the same thing on the hem line. So I just went ahead to mark it. Then I'm just going to go ahead to use a straight ruler to connect my line, okay. So this is if you want to use straight, but if you want it with a little bit of shape, just like what I want, I'm going to mark my waist measurements and draw a straight line. For me, my waist from my shoulder to waist is 17 inches, so I marked 17 inches and drew a straight line. So after connecting my line, I'm just going to go ahead to divide my waist by 4. 32 divided by 4, that's 8 inches plus 3 inch for the sewing allowance, for the for ease, and 1 inch for the sewing allowance, okay. So I'm just going to go ahead to connect it to my bust, then also to my hips, okay. So this is what we have. So to avoid sharp edges, I'm just going to go ahead to come in by half of an inch at this point. Then I'm just going to go ahead to connect it like so. So after connecting, the next thing I'm going to go ahead to do is to curve this point, okay. You can use your armhole curve also. So now I'm going to take my neck measurement, which is 3 by 1. So I came down by 1 inches and marked 3 inches, which is the standard neckline, okay. So after doing this, I'm going to use my armhole curve to connect the lines like so. So after connecting the lines, I'm just going to go ahead to cut it out, okay. So I'm just going to go ahead to cut out everything. So after cutting it out, I'm just going to go ahead to open it up to show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like after cutting it out. So after opening it up, okay, I'm just going to rearrange it in this format so we'll be able to shape the front part. You know, the front part is opened, okay. So you're just going to go ahead to fold it in this way. As you can see what I'm doing, just follow what I'm doing. Open it up this way. So after opening it up this way, you are now going to go ahead to shape the neckline. So this point I'm marking is the center, as you can see. So mark that point, then you're going to connect it all the way like so. You can come down by 9 inch, 8 inches, just depend on your preference. But for me, I didn't measure, I just came down straight. So I'm just going to cut out this part, then I'm just going to go ahead to open it up like so. Okay, so I'm just going to open it up since the front part is going to be open, so obviously we have to open it up. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead to rearrange it to show you what it looks like after opening it up. So what the front looks like. Okay, so as you can see, we have the front, which is open obviously, like you see. So this is what it looks like in the front part. So now the next thing I'm just going to go ahead to do is to turn it over to the wrong side. Okay, so I turn it over to the wrong side, then I'm going to sew it up on this side by 1 inch, and also sew it up on the other side by 1 inch. And also I'm going to go ahead to hem the sleeve part. Okay, so now I'm just going to take to my sewing machine. So now I'm done doing that. As you can see, I already went ahead to sew up the sides, and also I already went ahead to hem the sleeve part. So now the next thing you're going to do is to make sure whatever you have from the center back all through to the hem of the front, as you can see, center front. So in total I have about 57 inches, so that's times 2 because we need it for both sides. So 57 times 2 is 114. So I'll be using a total of 114 and 2.5 by width. Okay, 2.5 by 114, and you should make sure it's on fold. So that's for my stripe. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead to notch the center of my stripe. As you can see, I notched the center, so I'm going to be sure that it's going to start from the center back. So I'm going to also notch the center back. Okay, so I'm notching the center back. So make sure if yours is 55, for example, that's multiplied by 2, that's 110. So you notch the center of the 110. Okay, so the both sides I notched, I'm just going to place it on top of each other like so, then secure it with a pin. Okay, I'm going to keep on doing that till I get to the lower parts. Okay, just keep on pinning it down till you get to the end part. Also, I'm going to also do that for the other side. So after doing that, I'm just going to go ahead to sew it up by 1/2 inch off camera. So now this is what I have after sewing it up by 1/2 inch, as you can see. So now I'm just going to go ahead to turn it over by 1/2 inch. So you fold it by 1/2 inch like so, then you turn it over like so. So for beginners, I would advise you iron it. Okay, just iron it out, fold it by 1/2 inch, then turn it in, just like what I'm doing right here. Fold it, then turn it in. So basically you're just turning it by 1/2 inch before you fold it over. Okay, just fold 1/2 inch, then fold it over 1/2 inch, then what, fold it over. I just hope you understand. So basically that's just it. As you can see, just follow my step, fold by 1/2 inch, then pin it. Are you saying fold 1/2 inch, then fold it over, then pin it? Basically just to give it a smooth finishing. So this is what, so you're just going to go ahead to take to the sewing machine and sew it up, then hem the lower part. Okay, and that's what we have. So this is what we have after doing that. As you can see, it's very simple and very easy to make. If you have any question, you can drop a comment right below, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share. See you in the next one. Bye.